back. Season 8 Ascension. Pew, 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 pew. That's something that excites people, right? The sound of car horns. Season 8 Ascension releases this Friday, October 28th, 1800. I don't count up that high when I do time, but 1800 CEST, Central European Standard Time? Central European Standard Time. Is that right? Central European summertime. All right, well, it's summertime in Europe, and I'm feeling the good vibes of summer. Let's go. Season 8. We got a couple new things. I did watch a reaction video. I mean, I did skip through a reaction video. I didn't have time. It's like fall, you know, seasonal depression. What else? What I'm trying to say is I'm back, baby. Let's get into it, right? Yeah. Season 8. October 28th, I will be doing a giveaway. So I know this is a long-winded intro to a reaction video, but whatever. Who cares? It's my fucking channel. I do what I want, and I'm out of ideas. There, I said it. Season 8, it's going to be expanding on something that I find really interesting called World Forged Enchants. This can be like the Mystic Enchanting system, which I've done a couple videos on. Instead of buying them off the auction house like a, you know, rich 1%er, you're just gonna be playing the game, which is kind of nice to incentivize playing the game a little bit, exploring things. But I'm sure there's gonna be people who find the best, go here to get this enchant and then do that. I mean, those people were out there, right? I saw all the booming chickens, all those damn thunder cluckers out there. I saw them. Speaking of World Forge enchants, some of them have been released, and I'm going to go through them right now. First one up, ooh, a legendary Dark Master. Now this is going to be one that looks, I don't know if I should have read these beforehand. Or do I react? Do I fake react or do I react? I didn't read this shit. I read the first 3 lines. I kind of read them like I did school growing up, where I read the first 3 words and then I said, yeah, I'll take it from here. Dominated Undead. It's about time they made something, a legendary work with Dominate Undead in some sort of thing. I have probably, I'm not even lying, 20 hours of footage of me trying to make Dominate Undead work. It didn't work. And I didn't know how to do the video, and I just scrapped it because it was gonna be bad. And I had the best idea for the Dominate Undead. It was Keenan Thuzad. Keenan Thuzad. Welcome to the good burger, baby. Anyways, that video didn't work out, and this is honestly just reminding me of that. Anyways, I should probably read this. How do people react to video? They just fucking do it? Whatever, I'm just ranting. Dark Master, your Dominate Undead and Enslaved Demon. Oh, that's nice. See how I read 3 words, went on a tangent of Keenan and Kel Thuzad. This is gonna be for Undead and Demon. Those builds are lackluster in PvE and PvP. So having an enchant around that is smart, and hopefully there is a dragon one as well. Maybe 2, maybe 3. Come on, let's go. Actually 4. Let's show all the dragon flights as Mystic enchants. Hire me. I got the idea. Anyways, back to the enchant. Dark Master, your Dominate Undead and Enslaved Demon apply Necromancer's Touch when dealing damage with their abilities. Takes damage equal to 5% of its max HP each time it applies Necromancer's Touch. That seems very strong. Your Shadow Bolt and Haunt hits give you Harvest Essence. If Drain Soul is used with 5 stacks, it will apply a stack of Afflicted Soul each tick of damage. Upon hitting 15 stacks, it applies Ruptured Soul. So we're gonna be stacking up. It's gonna be taking up Necromancer's Touch is gonna be just stacking this debuff here, which is going to be taking a ton more damage from Drain Life. And then Drain Life now only heals for 20% of damage dealt, but also heals your demon or undead. It's very nice. Shadow dot build, focus around Drain Life and Drain Soul. Hell yeah, I love that. Big fan of Affliction and dot. Fairy Blink. Love fairies. Love blinking. Love winking, which is kind of like the Fairy Blink, if you think about it. Transforms your blink into Fairy Blink. Fairy Blink teleports the caster 10 yards forward, but does not free the caster from stuns. RIP, that's the best part about Blink. You unleash Fairy Missiles at nearby targets when casting Fairy Blink. These missiles reduce the cooldown of Fairy Blink when striking monsters. Okay, sends a barrage. So I don't know the damage here. This could be wild. Could also just be good for movement of an arcane tank of some sort and just kind of pulling that initial aggro, like Mana Forge barrier tank with Arcane. All depends on the damage scaling here. Could be bad, could be good. Hard to tell. Looking forward to that. I like the manipulation of the skill Blink here. It is taking up a legendary slot. We'll see how this works out. I'm not super excited about this one, to be honest. Moving on. Rotting Breath. Good start. Old Gingivitis here. Transforms your Dragon's Breath into Rotten Breath. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna need more plague damage here. Ooh, yay. Targets in a cone in front of the caster take 400 some plague damage. Applies Rotting to enemies. Rotting is a dot, looks like, and physical damage taken by the caster is increased by 8%. That's interesting. This ability can be used in shapeshift form. I have a feeling this is really going to pair well with something else. I don't remember there being any plague damage in Ascension Season 7, and maybe the insect swarm shadow damage, the nature shadow damage insect swarm legendary. I can't think of the name of it right now, but maybe that one did plague damage. Yeah, this could be really cool. It's not gonna be. I think this right here. I think the rotting little subtext here, the physical damage taken by the caster increased by 8%. I think this is just to keep this out of tank's hands, which I'm okay with that. We'll see how it ends up. Carrion Swarm. Looks like we got another cone attack here. Deals 1,000 shadow damage. That is scary. Depending on scaling here, this is actually going to be nuts. 1,000 shadow damage to enemies in a cone and reduces healing received. So it's an MS effect, instant damage, and MS effect based on shadow. Good. I don't know the cooldown here. This could be just absolutely owned with a high cooldown, but this could be very nice for PvP. I already like using shadow damage in PvP because of like Nightfall and Blackout procs. This could be nice. This could be nice. I'm into this. Carrion Swarm. Next up, Hazardous Escape. Your sprint leaves behind a trail of poison. Doesn't work while stealth or invisible. I'm interested by this. I think, okay, this is the second rare Mystic, World Forged Mystic enchant that has manipulated, changed sounds a little more friendly. Has changed a legendary. A lot of people don't use sprint. So I like the incentivization here. Maybe pick up sprint on maybe poison build and kind of using, I don't know the damage here. It doesn't say how much damage, but could be used as a getaway and yeah, add on to the poison damage. Now we get into some more fun ones here. Banshees Whale, another rare or another epic enchant here. Teaches you the Banshees Whale if you already know Psychic Horror. So it's not going to be replacing Psychic Horror, but will be adding on to, it looks like. It doesn't say. No, it'll probably replace because it look. Banshees Whale causes all targets within 10 yards to tremble in horror. So it's like an AoE Psychic Horror. Enemies hit by the Banshees Whale are also afflicted with Withering Touch, draining their life and returning it to the caster. Very nice. Oh, this could pair well with the first Dark Harvester. All right. Drain life stacking. There's a lot of drain life boosting skills in Affliction. This could be really cool. Banshees Whale, drain life. The horror effect is scary too in an AoE form. That's kind of nice. All right, next up we have Creeping Frost. That winter creeper. Gonna be changing Deep Freeze here, which spawns makes your Deep Freeze spawn a Creeping Frost lasting 3 seconds. The area increases in size every second for 3 seconds, not that long. It reduces enemies' movement speed by 40%. This could be fine, I think. 3 seconds of increasing size. The slow is good, but not broken. Deep Freeze is a 30-second cooldown, so adding on a slow, you're probably like if you're using your frost, you're probably already using frost skills. You have frost bullet or cone, so you're already gonna have a higher slow. Deep Freeze is a 5-second stun, right? So if the slow triggers at the same time, it's not gonna be even worth it at all. If it does damage or something. It also depends on how big the AoE is. If it goes from 8 to 10 to 12, not very, but if it goes 10 to 20 to 30, that'd be insane. But I'm indifferent on this. I'm not quite sure if it's gonna work out or not, but we'll see. I usually run a frost build at some point, so Deep Freeze will be coming. Doppelganger. When you vanish, you spawn a doppelganger in your place. He looks like you and runs in a random direction, taking the hit so you can get away. Lasts 4 seconds. Very cool theme, for sure. But usually vanish, you can get away. You know, this might be pretty good for mind games for rogue classes, or anyone that takes vanish. This could pair well. Actually, there was another one. I'm gonna pull up a different enchant. I wasn't gonna go over it, but I did see this one. This could pair really well with the Syndicate sniper shot, right? So it's turning your ambush into a big old sniper gat gun. I wonder what the cast time is on Syndicate sniper shot. I thought I saw a cast time in the video when I was skipping around. So if you doppelganger, they're running for your guy and then you just shoot them right in the back. Could be a good combo. Could be a good combo. Doppelganger could be good. I like the mind games, Mirage and like Apex Legends sort of vibe here. I do like that. Next up we have Desolate Wind Bolt. Transforms your lightning bolt into wind bolt, dealing physical damage. Pretty cool. I'm figuring Wind Fury now also grants you desolate winds, increasing the damage of your desolate wind bolt. Okay, I just had an idea. Double Wind Fury weapon, enhancement shaman base, hybrid here. We're doing all physical damage. So we can still do bleeds. We can still do big fat damage crits. Big fat physical damage. Wind Fury procs into instant lightning bolts, or wind bolts in this case, from the Maelstrom weapon. There's a future video. Next up, we have Abdgers Ward Arcane. Requires presence of mind, so that's an epic talent point spot already. Okay, something has caught my attention with this, and it has nothing to do with this. I think absorbing damage with the ward spell lowers cool. I think this is pretty much garbage. Why am I gonna use an epic, and I have to use wards now? And then unless it reduces the cooldown by like a lot, then that could be really good. If it was like all of it, now I have some ideas. But honestly, Screw this idea. Look behind. Do you see this? Bone Spear? Holy shit. I am going that route. I'm a Bone Necro at heart. D2. Bone Necro. Come at me. I still play private server Diablo Resurgence. Love it. Bone Necros. Bone Spear is the best. Possibly the best skill ever made. I can't do the sound of. Diablo 2 Bone Spear is all I see here. And I think that was kind of intentional. I'm catching on, guys. You're like, oh, Abdgers Ward, like, if you use these ward spells that nobody takes, maybe you can get a benefit. Whatever. Now, if this is arcane power, you have my attention. Next up, Winterfall Fire Breath. Winterfall Furbolgs are out, making enchants now. 10-second cooldown. That's a good start. Insta cast. Another. Love that. Targets in a cone in front of you. Okay, like Dragon's Breath. Take fire damage like Dragon's Breath and are slow like Cone of Cold. It's a love child of Dragon's Breath and Cone of Cold. Honestly, thinking about Dragon's Breath, the only thing about Dragon's Breath that's really good is the Disorient. It's amazing. Cone of Cold is fine. I mean, look, it's a cone attack. I saw Frostfire bolts coming out. Maybe there'll be more skills that are like in this intersection of fire and frost. I'm excited for Frostfire bolt. It is my favorite spell in the game. Tune in for that. But I can see this being a worse version of Dragon's Breath and a worse version of Cone of Cold. Cone of Cold does a lot of damage. Dragon's Breath, Disorient. This is 10-second cooldown though, so it kind of has to be bad. Low mana, so maybe it is just a nice little insta slow. You can be used for tanking, like a fire tank, Templar Flame or something. Maybe it's not bad. Because if you think about it, 6 seconds slow for 30%, 10-second cooldown, your uptime on it 60% of the time, you can catch people. So maybe it's not bad. All right, next up, we have card swapping. This is, I think, going to be crazy. I don't know how they're going to be implemented if you sometimes are just going to obtain these. Maybe I should have watched the video, but I'm not going to go back now. So I'm going to speculate and be wrong. You can obtain these in a somewhat regular way. Wait, okay, it says it right here. Maybe I should just read more. Have a chance to occur after every hand of fate. Learning more uncommon, rare, epic, or legendary spells will increase your chance to trigger a card swap of that quality. So before, when you were trying to roll legendaries, you would not take any So you wouldn't take a legendary, and that would just that would increase the odds of getting legendaries, which means you have more to pick from, which means if you're really looking for a meta build, you just don't take legendaries, and you just spin, get meta. But now, it's kind of incentivizing taking legendaries, or epics or rares. And the more you get, the more increased chance you have a trigger card swap. I don't know if is the card swap a pick? If it's a pick, this is crazy. It'd make prestiging a little, if this is good, it's gonna increase, since it's occurring after every hand of fate, it's gonna really incentivize keeping with your build and staying with it, which is good, I think. Because right now it's like, if I don't hit the build in like the first, I roll 69 hands of fate. Not for any reason, but I'm down with that. And the next one here is legendary swap. So these last two could really change the meta of non-prestiging. We'll have to see how it feels. On Friday, this October 28th, that was incentivizing staying with your build. And those of you who are gonna be staying with your build, leave a comment, put your name in it. I'm going to be giving away a big package, maybe auras of experience. I'll make it rain. Put your name in there. I'll put the names in a randomizer and we'll get after it. Thanks for watching. Peace.